Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome back to the next lecture of English. Students, today I'm going to start a new topic, that is expansion of idea. We have already done in the previous classes, है ना? If I'm not wrong. So today we will do expansion of idea. So what is expansion of idea, children? An expansion of an idea is a short composition. You are expected to take the idea from a proverb, an epigram, a quotation, a saying, a slogan, an idiom, or a thought, provoking, question, and elaborate. Present, develop on it. See, now I'll explain you expansion of idea. What they give you one proverb, okay, one of the thought, and you have to expand that by using your personal experience with the reference of any particular story also. Okay, you don't have to write a story. Many times what happens, children, they write story in the expansion of idea. That is wrong, children. You don't have to write the complete story, but yes, you can give a reference of one particular story. In short, पूरी स्टोरी नहीं लिखनी है, किसी एक स्टोरी का आप क्या कर सकते हो, रेफरेंस दे सकते हो. ठीक है. An expansion of idea should have a proper beginning and ending. Okay, in the beginning you just have to define what the proverb says, and then in detail you have to explain. It should have a proper beginning and ending. The idea should flow effortlessly. You may write down your thoughts in 2 or 3 short paragraphs, or at the most 4. According to me, children, small 3 paragraphs are good and more than enough for expansion of idea. You should write expansion of idea in 100 to 150 words. An expansion of idea must be written in about 3 to 4 paragraphs containing 100 to 150 words. ठीक है. In the first paragraph, introduction of the expansion of idea. In the second, explanation, and at the third, conclusion. How is expansion of ideas different from essay? We all are familiar with the essay, children. ऐसे वी ऑल राइट फ्रॉम लोअर क्लासेस, है ना. फर्स्ट में तो नहीं, सेकेंड स्टैंडर्ड से हमारा ऐसे लिखना शुरू हो जाता है. स्मॉल एसेज वी स्टार्ट राइटिंग. माई टीचर, माई मदर, माई स्कूल. सो दीज आर ऑल सच थिंग्स कम्स इन दी ऐसे. बट एक्सपेंशन ऑफ आइडिया इज़ डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ऐसे. समझ में आ रहा है? ऐसे अलग चीज़ है और एक्सपेंशन ऑफ आइडिया अलग चीज़ है. In an essay, you are expected to write about every particular aspect of the topic that is given to you. You have to write about that particular topic that is given to you. उसी के बारे में सब कुछ. But यहाँ पे ऐसी बंदिश है क्या? No. You can give a reference of any story. You can give a reference of any particular incident. देखो, marking scheme. Expansion of idea. This question carries 5 marks in your 80 marks paper. I am talking about board exam, and whether if it comes in the unit test or in the term exam, it will come for 5 marks. ठीक है. Title and proper beginning 1 mark. See, title and proper beginning 1 mark. Elaborating of the idea, subject, theme, पूरा उसको explain करना, that is 2 marks. Use of appropriate grammar and vocabulary 1 marks. Proper conclusion and layout. Okay, you should have you should properly conclude it. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि start तो कर दिए लेकिन end वो proper हो नहीं रहा है. Okay, it should not be away from the topic. It should be properly concluded. Then you will get 5 marks. Fine. You have to be very careful while writing it कि tense कौन सा use हो रहा है. If you are using a past tense, you should use it properly. Future, present, whatever it is. So grammatically you should be correct, and of course spellings should be correct. So one first example which I am going to do with you today, that is work is worship. Work is worship. Abraham Lincoln commented that if God did not want us to work, he would not have given us hands. See, work is worship means what? Whatever work you have given, whatever work is allotted to you, that should be done with proper honesty and courage. जो भी काम आपको दिया जाता है उसको कैसे करना है? पूरी ईमानदारी से करना है. So work is worship. This is only a small proverb which you have to extend. देखो एक छोटी 3 लफ्ज़ों में क्या हो रही है, पूरी बात हो जा रही है कि work is worship. How it is work is worship, that you will explain in three small paragraphs with proper conclusion. आप रेफरेंस दे सकते हो, मैंने पहले भी बोला था. यू कैन यूज़ अ थॉट, यू कैन गिव अ रेफरेंस ऑफ वन पर्टिकुलर पर्सनैलिटी, कोई भी पर्सनैलिटी का भी आप दे सकते हो. वर्क इज़ वर्शिप. Abraham Lincoln commented that if God did not want us to work, see here the reference of Abraham Lincoln is given here. You can give a reference of any other personality also, no problem with that. Abraham Lincoln commented that if God did not want us to work, he would not have given us hands. देखो पहले तो हाथ क्यों दिए हैं, काम करने के लिए. Truly it has been said that duty is divine and work is worship. Duty is divine. It's like a, we cannot say, but yes, it's like a God and it's a worship. एक पूजा है काम भी. अपने काम के साथ honest रहना, this is one of the worship. It is only through to toil of the hands and the sweat of the brow that we can accomplish what the Creator has planned for us. Every student is aware of the hours of effort that have to be put in achieve success in an examination. So now see, everybody has their own duty. If I am a doctor, then I should be honest towards my work. Okay, I should not deny to treat the poor and needy people, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ पैसों के लिए मैं डॉक्टर बनी हूँ. आई शुड बी वेरी डेस्परेट एंड ऑनेस्ट थ्रू माई वर्क. समझ में आ रहा, मेरे काम को मुझे कैसे लेना चाहिए, सीरियसली लेना चाहिए. आजकल हम देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो अपने वर्क काम को दे टेक इट फॉर ग्रांटेड. वी हैव सीन द cases of doctors cheating, we have seen the cases of lawyers cheating. There are many people who are doing cheating in their work. हम देख रहे हैं. Now news reporters are there, they are journalists, they have a responsibility that they should give only authentic news, but we have seen that they are creating so many problems in the country by conveying the wrong messages to the people, by conveying wrong information to the people, है ना. हमने देखे बहुत सारे टीवी चैनल हैं, उनका काम क्या है, सही खबर लोगों तक पहुंचाना, लेकिन वो क्या कर रहे हैं, गलत खबर पहुंचा रहे हैं लोगों को. सो आर दे थिंकिंग दैट देयर वर्क इज़ वर्शिप? नो, दे आर नॉट ऑनेस्ट विद देयर वर्क. समझ में आ रहा है, वो बिल्कुल भी अपने काम से ऑनेस्ट नहीं है. जबकि आपको आपके काम से क्या होना चाहिए, ऑनेस्ट होना चाहिए. व्हेन यू आर डूइंग समथिंग, यू शुड ट्राई टू गिव 100%. ओके, you cannot give excuse that I have this, I have that. No, when you are at duty, you should be at the duty and you should do it with a proper desperate and proper efforts. ठीक है. बहुत, अब जैसे कि आप स्टूडेंट हो, forget about the world, you are the student, and when you are you are in the class, or book is in your hand and you sit for the studies, you should concentrate in studies apart from any other thing. बच्चे क्या करते हैं, बुक लेकर बैठते हैं और फिर पढ़ते नहीं हैं, इधर देखते हैं उधर देखते हैं. तो दैट मीन्स यू पीपल आर ऑल्सो डूइंग चीटिंग, है ना. तो आपको चीटिंग नहीं करनी चाहिए. यू शुड बी ऑनेस्ट. ओके. We would have no food if farmers did not toil in the sun and in the rain. Our houses would not have been built and construction workers not labored under the scorching sun. Work is necessary for every good thing achieved. Yes, there are many professional people who work for us. Obviously farmers are there, milkman is there, that's why we are getting all the things to us. Abhi lockdown tha, everything was closed, but still basic necessities were open and we were getting them. Am I right, children? So they were also scared, but still they used to do their work, right? तो हर किसी का काम जो है वो ज़रूरी है, और हर किसी को अपना काम कैसे करना चाहिए, मेहनत से करना चाहिए. We should remember that God created the mighty mountain and the tiny grain of sand with the same care. Hence we should not feel ashamed to perform even the smallest chore. मतलब छोटे काम करने में भी हमें शर्म महसूस नहीं होनी चाहिए. Work is work, whether you are a lawyer or whether you are a sweeper. Both have different fields, but both are working honestly. That means their work is worship for them. समझा. अगर कोई स्वीपर भी है और कोई लॉयर भी है तो कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है, वो अपना काम कर रहा है या अपना काम कर रहा है, और दोनों ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है. Helping mother in the kitchen, dusting the house, fetching groceries, or handing a spanner to father while he repairs a bicycle, we would take up these simple tasks with pleasure. It is not below our dignity to take a broom in hand. Broom झाड़ू हाथ में लेना कोई मतलब डिग्निटी ख़राब करने वाली बात नहीं है. Nor is it is a burden to carry books for a teacher or help a laborer to lift his load. Any kind of work is tribute to the greatest worker of all, our Creator. Understood, children? See, God has made each and every species on this planet. Am I right, children? Whether they are a human being or others. So अब human being को तो किसने बनाया है? God ने ही बनाया है. Everybody is doing their work. So don't feel ashamed to help someone. You can help a laborer also. You can help your mother in the kitchen. You can help anyone. Okay? कोई भी काम करने में शर्म नहीं महसूस करनी चाहिए. Okay? So every work is work. And you all should do your work with proper honesty and courage. That's why work is called worship. Let's see the another example. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. From these three words you can write 3 paragraphs. Knowledge क्या है? Knowledge मतलब सिर्फ पढ़ाई नहीं. Knowledge मतलब हर चीज़ का knowledge. क्या है? ये एक power है. पढ़ाई हमारा सबसे बड़ा हथियार है, ताकत है, शक्ति है, we can say. When our ancestors first lit a fire in their caves, they defeated the demon of darkness. The knowledge of light dispelled the darkness of ignorance. The knowledge of the wheel and taming of animal helped overcome the hurdle of space and time. Knowledge is power. You can give the example of ancient period when people they used to live in the cave. Okay, when they got the knowledge of fire, then that helped them to get rid of darkness, है ना. अब फिर उनको wheels के बारे में पता चला. Then they started making earthen pots, and as knowledge increases, the evolution period of man also take place. The knowledge of the wheel and taming of animals help overcome the hurdle of space and time. Knowledge of better warfare produce the victors and the vanquished. Knowledge of technology created the overseas empire and colonies. Above all, knowledge of disease helped us to prevent or cure most of them and lead happy long lives. Okay? From these examples, we understand that knowledge is power, the power against all overwhelming odds. So, the progress of a country depends mainly on its advanced and well-distributed knowledge, the power to take it ahead. This is the age of intelligence, and it is heartening to see that our country is awakening to the call of the age. The time is not far off when we conquer the world on the strength of our knowledge. Yes, knowledge is power, and we shall prove it to the world. See, you can here give this. See, this is here they have discussed about ancient period and the today's period also. So you can give the reference of technology, children. When man got the knowledge of technology, then the world we can see the tremendous change in the world. Okay, अगर अभी 20 years back का देखते हैं और अभी देखते हैं तो हमको एक tremendous change दिखाई देता है. Why? This change has occurred just because of the knowledge of the technology. Yes or no, children? And knowledge is increasing day by day, and what is going on? The world is changing. The world has become very fast. The world has become easy. Am I right? Now we need more knowledge to get cure the patients of coronavirus. Okay, so now also the scientists are working day and night to make the vaccination for the coronavirus. Am I right, children? We all are not we all, but yes, all the scientists all over the world, they are working so hard. They are using all their knowledge, they are using all the technologies just to get rid of this COVID-19 virus, है ना. जैसे जैसे नॉलेज बढ़ता है वैसे वैसे चैलेंजेस भी बढ़ते रहते हैं. तो वी शुड हैव अ नॉलेज एंड वी शुड अपडेट आवर नॉलेज. नॉलेज है बोल के जहाँ पे जो इसने सोच लिया कि नहीं अभी मेरे पास पूरा नॉलेज है, तो वहाँ पे क्या हो जाता है, द ग्रोथ ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन स्टॉप्स देयर व्हेन ही थिंक्स दैट आई नो एवरीथिंग. सो नॉलेज इज़ पावर एंड वी शुड रिफ्रेश आवर नॉलेज, वी शुड अपडेट आवर नॉलेज. समझ में आ रहा? अभी कोई भी ऐप अगर आप डाउनलोड करते हो तो 5-5 साल तक वो चलता है क्या? नो, वी नीड टू अपडेट इट, राइट? तो सिमिलरली वी शुड अपडेट आवर नॉलेज. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट, चिल्ड्रेन? नॉलेज इज पावर. इफ़ यू हैव अ नॉलेज देन ओनली यू हैव अ पावर. Okay, without knowledge, no use of योर वेल्थ ऑल्सो इफ़ यू डोंट हैव अ नॉलेज. समझ में आ रहा? आप क्या करोगे फिर? पैसे भी वेस्ट हो जाएंगे अगर आपके पास नॉलेज नहीं होगा तो. यू शुड हैव अ नॉलेज ऑफ साइंस, यू शुड हैव अ नॉलेज ऑफ आर्ट्स, यू शुड हैव अ नॉलेज ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, है ना. यू शुड हैव अ नॉलेज ऑफ योर रिलीजियस बुक्स ऑल्सो, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो नॉलेज इज़ पावर. ठीक है, ऐसा करो तो ऐसा होता है, ऐसा ना करो तो ऐसा नहीं होता है. तो यू शुड हैव अ नॉलेज ऑफ एवरीथिंग. एंड फ्रॉम वेयर यू ऑल विल गेट दिस नॉलेज? when you will take your studies seriously. So you all are students, so this is only the way from where this is only the time where you can learn new things. And yes, now you cannot say that you have a knowledge of everything. This is your learning period, children. This is the time where you can collect the knowledge, and in future inshallah you will implement that knowledge in the different fields. Okay, so knowledge is power and work is worship. These two very important and beautiful expansion of ideas we have done today. I hope you all have understood this. Okay, एक बार वापस से मैं पूरा बताती हूँ. An expansion of idea must be written in 3 to 4 paragraphs, 100 to 150 words. You will get a proverb. In an essay, you are expected to write about every particular aspect of the topic that is given to you. But in an expansion of idea, you get the proverb and you have to expand it. सिर्फ उसी को आप एक्सपांड करेंगे. आप एग्जाम्पल्स दे सकते हो, आप कोई कहानी का रेफरेंस दे सकते हो. समझ में आ रहा है? और यू कैन रिलेट दैट टू अ पर्टिकुलर और करंट इंसिडेंट. अगर कोई करंटली कुछ इंसिडेंट हुआ है तो उससे भी आप उसको क्या कर सकते हो? लिंक कर सकते हो. समझ में आ गई बात अच्छे से? Expansion of theme, in short, composition. You are expected to take idea contained in a proverb, saying, a slogan, an idiom or a thought. अच्छा, इसके अंदर आप बहुत सारे phrases यूज़ कर सकते हैं, slogans यूज़ कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. So I hope you all have understood what is an expansion of idea. The same expansion of idea which we have done in this video, that same you will be writing in the notebook. Notes I am giving you all. Please children, write it down nicely in the English composition part. That is, in the grammar book only we have segregated two parts. So in the other part, in the writing skill part, you write this expansion of idea. I'll give you notes. Okay, study well, exams are coming. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye.